gateway to Southern California's vacation land, San Bernardino. It's the 1989 Miss Teen USA pageant. With your host, television personality, and comedian Will Shriner. And from the hit movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Marcia Strassman. Special musical guest, Kid Creole and the Coconuts. Miss Teen USA 1988, Mindy Duncan. And special appearance by Miss Universe, Angela Visser. And starring 51 of the most outstanding teenagers in the USA. Here are your hosts for this evening, Will Shriner and Marcia Strassman.
Well, good evening, Marcia.
Good evening, Will.
And good evening to all of you here and all over the world. Well, it's a night of firsts, isn't it? This is our very first beauty pageant.
It's the first time we've worked together.
It's our very first time in San Bernardino.
It's my first time in a red dress.
You got me there, but that's a whole other story we won't go into right now. Tonight is the grand finale to a competition that has been going on around the country for nearly a year to discover in one young woman that special combination of beauty, poise, and intelligence.
And at the end of the night, we will crown Miss Teen USA 1989.
We're also going to show you a few behind-the-scenes glimpses of our young ladies experiencing the hard work and the fun. It's been hard work and fun, hasn't it? I think so. As they learn a little about themselves and each other. And, of course, once they're here, they're not called candidates or competitors. They're challengers, contenders. All these names are used. But, Marcia, I have a great idea.
What's that?
Now, it's a little bit unorthodox, but these girls are all between the age of 15 and 18, right? Mm-hmm. Why don't we just call them girls?
Girls! Good! What do you think, girls? Another first.
Good. Now we want to show you what happened the night we first arrived in San Bernardino and found out the girls had a show all ready for us.
That was such fun. The girls met us, we met the girls, and everybody met Kid Creole.
And you and I met each other.
Another first.
Oh. And here's yet another, the first of what we call pageant postcards. Watch.
This is not a bad way to make a living. I'm getting paid for this. I'm getting
Dave, we're all in the same boat. I've never done live television before.
The teens were all safely tucked in their beds while visions of pageantry danced in their heads.
Believe it or not, these are the chaperones.
Dedicated, compassionate volunteers, and everyone a role model for the girls.
Then it was the girls' turn, singing the unofficial pageant song.
Buy me a crown and a sash to wear. I don't want to just pull on their hair for it's different from my own self. If I don't win, it was rigged. For it's 1, 2, 3 runners up, and the winner should be me.
I've been busy explaining who the beings were for the last 15 minutes. We had a lot of fun meeting you girls for the first time.
And you will too, because you're going to meet them all now and make some early guesses as to who might be our winner. As each young lady comes center stage and begins to tell you a little bit about herself, you'll also see her modeling in a swimsuit by Catalina Jr. and then also in a candid moment.
Okay, time to meet the girls, who we affectionately call our Miss Teen USA delegates.
Nestled in the mountains above San Bernardino, the sparkling jewel, which is Lake Arrowhead. As we begin to meet our Miss Teen USA girls, starting with another jewel, Miss Minnesota.
I'm from Prior Lake, where the winters can be very long. That's why I appreciate summer when it finally arrives. I stay outdoors as much as I can, water skiing, camping, and playing volleyball. I am Darcy Engelstead.
I'm from Edmond. I like to water ski, model, and watch movies. But most of all, I like being Miss Oklahoma. In fact, I'm trying to figure out a way I can keep my title for life. Hi, I'm Stacy Folsom. I'm from Edwardsburg. After 14 years of training, I now own my own dance studio. For me, it is a business, a great way to exercise, and a form of relaxation. My name is Betsy Cox. I'm from Sharon, which is so small we don't even have a traffic light. And I think that's great. When my friends and I ride around, we don't ever have to stop. I'm Amy Sims.
I'm from Tucson, and I'm the second Miss Arizona in a row from my high school. The previous winner was not only a fellow cheerleader, but a good friend. I'm Leanne Elston.
Hi, I'm from Wenatchee. Coming from a large family has taught me that you have to work hard to succeed in life, and you really have to learn to appreciate how important your family is. My name is Amy Travis.
I'm from the city of Price, and I put my philosophy of anything is possible if only you believe to work when I was able to teach some very special handicapped children to dance to the songs of Do Run Run. Hi, my name is Tracy Kennick.
I'm from Parsippany. My parents are no longer together, but both have remarried. I consider myself to be doubly blessed because I'm lucky enough to have 4 terrific parents. I'm Yvonne Cristiano.
I'm from Fargo. The greatest experience I will take home with me tomorrow will be the show I produced. All the girls got together and tried to show Will and Marcia what pageant life was all about. It was a blast. I'm Heidi Jo Langseth.
I'm from Birmingham. During the past 3 weeks, I've become known as Miss Microphone. Give me a mic and I'll talk for hours. But unfortunately, they only gave me 10 seconds. I'm Jeannie Plott.
I'm from West Haven. The most important person in my life is my mom. She teaches at an elementary school, and I hope when I have kids, they'll have her as their teacher. My name is Suzanne Iannucci.
I'm from Kansas City, and being a performer in professional theater for 14 years, I really love the excited feeling I get when I'm in front of a live audience, like right now. I'm April Smith.
Hi, I'm from Rapid City, and my father taught me how to play basketball. If they were to make a movie about my family, Pat Riley would play my dad. I'm Lisa Williamson.
I'm from Trenton. When I found out the pageant was to be in California, I was very excited. It was to be my first trip to California as well as my first airplane flight, which was quite an experience. I'm Valley Penn.
We zip down the mountain, catch the right freeway, and in just over an hour, here's the beautiful Blue Pacific at Laguna Beach. And the beautiful Miss Kansas.
I'm from Isabel, a small town of only 300 people. There was, however, a miniature population explosion when my parents had 5 kids. I am Tracy Canoe.
I'm from Rutland. Although I haven't always done exactly what my parents thought was right, they've always supported me. I'm grateful for that because I know I never had to pretend to be anybody else but me. I'm Kara Quinn.
I'm from Hobart. My interests all revolve around life itself and everyday living. There's too many wonderful things about life to limit myself to one thing, including boys. I'm Jackie Hart.
I live in Philadelphia. When I entered and won my state competition, it surprised a lot of people because they didn't think I was a pageant type. I think it may have changed their opinions about pageantry. My name is Jennifer Downing.
My hometown is Walworth. I've always loved horses, and I've been riding since I was 5. Recently, I've been working with miniature horses, and they certainly aren't short in personality. My name is Beth Savage.
I'm from Buchanan. At the age of 3, my mother put me on snow skis, and I haven't gotten off of them yet. I enjoy racing in state competitions, but most of all, I just like skiing with my family. I'm Jennifer Jo Dunn.
I'm from Washington, D.C., and currently studying music and art at Montgomery College. I play piano, and I love to draw. My name is Christina Patino.
I'm from Londonderry, where I'm known by my trademark, a white 1960 Chevy Impala. My name is Carrie Michelle Sausage.
I'm from Milford, and I think I'm a very creative person. I try to express this quality through art, modeling, and my relationships with other people. My name is Allison Nicole Wilson.
My hometown is Idaho Falls. Even though I have a great fear of heights, the adventurous side of me loves rappelling off of very high cliffs in Idaho. My name is Brandy Sherwood.
I'm from Columbus. My most special memory is when I came from Korea when I was 5 and first met my American family who adopted me. I am so proud to be an American citizen. I am Kim Malloy.
Being from Cabot, the hometown of Miss USA 1982, Terry Utley, maybe someday people will also say this is where I'm from. My name is Susan Marshall.
Well, I've been keeping count. We've only seen half the girls.
Are the rest of you ready? I was just asking. Hey, when we come back, we'll meet some more shy young ladies. Stay with us.
Everything naturally beautiful starts pure. For hair that's more than beautiful, naturally beautiful, start with the only conditioner that brings you ivory purity. Ivory. It leaves no heavy buildup, just healthy, manageable hair that looks and feels naturally beautiful. Ivory Conditioner, a pure start to naturally beautiful hair.
Power equals work divided by time equals the Reebok cross-training system equals the physics behind the physiques equals Reebok.
My wife got me this new cereal. It tastes so good. Made with oats. She's crazy about it. Darling, what is this?
Nuttin' Honey.
Now that's a woman in love.
New Nuttin' Honey Crunch Oats. You'll love the oats.
Welcome back to our Miss Teen USA pageant. And now, with the help of the fabulous Kid Creole and the Coconuts, let's meet the rest of the girls.
Back to the beach at Laguna. Plenty of sun time left. And taking advantage of it is Miss North Carolina.
I'm from Leicester. I show the world's largest breed of cattle called Chianina. They stand taller than I do, and they can weigh up to 3,600 pounds. Now that's a lot of beef. My name is Kelly Shepard. I'm from Virginia Beach. I want to combine beauty and brains to a business degree for my cosmetology license and my 4 years of modeling experience. I'm Stephanie Satterfield.
I'm from Orange County. When I asked my father for a car, I was hoping to get some sort of sports car. Instead, he gave me a truck. Now I can't see myself going anywhere without it. It's a part of my personality. My name is Micheline Bonilla.
I am
I'm from Miami. My brother's in the United States Navy, and when he told the other sailors that his little sister was Miss Florida Teen, they didn't believe him. Well, guys, here I am, Debbie Knox.
If there's a desert, there must be an oasis, which is exactly what this is. The Oasis Water Park, 21 acres of splashing fun in the middle of Palm Springs. Having a really tubular time is Miss Ohio.
I'm from Norwich. I have 3 sisters and a brother, and of all the kids in my family, I'm always the last one to get ready. So my dad nicknamed me Pokey, but my real name is Missy Crawford.
I'm from Albuquerque, where the Miss USA pageant was held in 1986. I was in the audience, and that was when I first got the idea to compete in a beauty pageant myself. Well, here I am. My name is Shanna Wilmot.
I'm from Golden. I've been riding Arabian horses most of my life. This year I went regional champion on my new horse, Unicorn Mordred. My name is Jana Durbin.
I'm from East Greenwich. Recently, I lived in Okinawa, where I learned to speak Japanese from friends. For them, I'd like to say, Miss USA Teen no pageant de kokoro o komite kangai suru. I'm Deb Hodges.
I'm from Lake Oswego, so it may not surprise you that my favorite sport is swimming. I'm also a certified lifeguard. I enjoy meeting new people through my work. My name is Catherine Denham.
I'm from Hayward. I have a black belt in karate, which I use in running my own karate school. I love to see the look on people's faces when I put my hand through a board. I am Shannon Redmond.
My home is Bardstown. Working as a DJ has opened my eyes to the importance of good communication, which is something I've always enjoyed since I practically live for speech and theater arts. My name is Christy Dawn Hicks.
I'm from Bowling Springs, and I had a very special birthday. While filming at Laguna Beach, I was given a surprise party. What was really neat, I got to share it with 50 new friends. My name is Michelle Warner.
I'm from Hastings. As a singer for 10 years, I've sung for anything from a group of 2 to a group of 10,000 people, including performing for President Ronald Reagan at dedication ceremonies in my city. My name is Melissa Jane Giddings.
I'm from Elgin, and I thought my volleyball season was over last fall. So what a great surprise to be able to play my favorite sport all day on Laguna Beach. And my doubles team won, too. I'm Kimberly Hanoff. I'm from Gaithersburg, and persistence paid off for me when I was waitlisted at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. I wrote several letters and even met with the dean. I'm a sophomore now, and I love it. I'm Stacey Harris. Las Vegas, the city known for its lights and glamour. Although I live in the middle of a desert, I still enjoy snow skiing. I'm Stacey Bentley.
I'm from Maui, and I've had a terrific time here these past 2 weeks. But something I'm looking forward to even more is next week, when my whole family will be together again after being separated for 8 months. Hi, I'm Paulette Dean.
I am from Boone, and I have successfully survived being the oldest of 5 children. I am thrilled with the miracle of life and plan to become an obstetrician. I am Stacey Marie Beckwith.
Across the valley, another Palm Springs oasis, the Doubletree Resort Hotel, and Miss Alaska.
I'm from Fairbanks, and I'm an Athabascan Indian. Last summer, I competed in the kicking contest at the World Eskimo Indian Olympics, which are games that involve native survival skills. I am Amy Allen.
I'm from Casper. Even though my state is landlocked, or maybe just because my state is landlocked, I am fascinated by underwater photography. I am Gretchen Wathen.
I'm from Westbrook. Being an artist has given me the chance to express my feelings through color and creativity. Maybe someday I can use my skills to create a stage for a pageant like this one. I'm Lisa Bailey. I'm from West Monroe. 3 months ago, I was adopted by my stepfather. He and my mother dated 15 years before they ever got married. I'm glad they didn't wait forever. I'm Kim Clower. I'm from Stevensville, the first white settlement in Montana, and this is our state centennial year. Happy birthday, Montana. I'm Jennifer Cook.
I'm
from Wilbraham. My 5th grade teacher, Mr. Barnes, taught me that learning can be fun. And I hope that I pass this important lesson along to the children I teach in Sunday school. My name is Molly Ream.
I'm from Del Rio. I'm an only child and my mom is a single parent. She's a hard worker and independent woman who is in the Air Force. We've learned a lot from each other and we're best of friends. My name is Christy Wright.
So here they are, all 51 girls hoping to become Miss Teen USA 1989, bringing even more beauty to one of the beauty spots of the world, Palm Springs, California.
Well, I spotted the winner.
You did? Which one?
The one that smiled.
They were all smiling. They were born smiling. Besides, they're having a good time.
That's right, and they've been having a good time, finding out what the pageant is all about.
Watch this.
The nonstop pageant action began for our girls as soon as they found a parking space at Ontario Airport. And for Miss Ohio, it was a really big day.
That was my first airplane ride ever.
Then registration and wardrobe fittings for their Catalina Junior Sportswear.
Production number. Please make your choice of yellow or pink, 1-piece or 2-piece. Yes, Pinterest.
And the first of many sessions spent answering questions and asking them.
Really?
For the rehearsals and stuff, doesn't Ivy judge not every judge, but who gets what parts, in the dancing? Is it like who's the best dancer? Well, do you have an audition? No, there are no auditions.
Not the least of the things to get used to on that first day, a new pair of shoes.
Well, I didn't get mine.
Hi, are you having a good time?
Wonderful.
Have you picked a favorite yet?
Yes, I have.
Who?
Miss New Hampshire, Carrie Michelle.
Any particular reason?
She's my daughter.
Ah, so chances are you're not going to change your mind.
Absolutely not.
Okay, when we return, we'll select our 10 semifinalists.
Here comes the sun, trying to wake up everyone. The sun tries and tries, but it takes more to open your eyes. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your car. Oh, one cup and you're on your feet. That old sun just can't compete. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your car.
Come on in to Sunrinse Fresh, like hanging your wash in the sunshine.
Come on in to Sunrinse Fresh. Light and sunny, downy feeling.
April Fresh and Light Sunrinse Fresh.
Come on into the sunshine.
Butterball turkey cold cuts. Any way you slice it, they're delicious. Butterball ham, Butterball bologna, or Butterball smoked turkey breast. They're up to 98% fat-free and all Butterball. So any way you slice it, it's
delicious.
Nervous?
It's just a reunion.
Uh-huh.
It's no big deal. We were just good friends.
Right. So why the new dress?
Well...
And why this special antiperspirant?
Secret? Because it works.
Honey, it's strong enough for a man.
Uh-huh. But pH balanced for a woman.
You are definitely a woman.
Ooh.
Oh, and you smell so...
Fresh. Mine's Secret Spring Breeze. Perfect for women with jealous husbands.
Jealous? Nah. Just wear this.
That's awful.
Exactly.
Secret Spring Breeze. Strong enough for a man.
But pH balanced for a woman.
Make a break for the Pat Sajak Show tonight.
Welcome back to the Miss Teen USA as we get ready to announce the 10 semifinalists. We thought you'd enjoy hearing what pageant life is all about from a voice of experience.
She's the reigning Miss Teen USA, Mindy Duncan. And she's our next video postcard.
The 3 weeks consists of rehearsals. That's like all that they do. And they have dinners and lunches and a lot of promotional stuff. They like to promote the pageant and stuff. And the girls get a lot of exposure. You know, even if they don't make top 10, they still get a lot of exposure, which is nice. They get to go on fun shots. They're going to Laguna Beach and Lake Arrowhead. It's just like the most beautiful place. It's like Oregon, I think. It's so beautiful. Oh, Universal Studios, that was a lot of fun. We got to go and see Jaws. And they get to do a lot of fun stuff too. But I tell you, it's not all easy work here. They do a lot of rehearsals. They spend a lot of time sweating and looking ugly with that new makeup on and just being themselves. So it's not like everybody thinks, you know, your hair's done and your makeup's done and you're wearing these beautiful clothes. It's not like that. It's sweats and sweat and, you know, no makeup and ponytails, which is cool to me. It's better than always having to dress up. It's so sick of dressing up.
We are back with all 51 of our Miss Teen USA candidates who are dressed in their prom collection from Sherry Hill and shoes by Colorifics. Girls, this is the moment I promised you. Everybody find mom or dad, buddy or sis, and give them that big wave and hello. You can wave back. Give them a wave back, folks.
There are lots of important people here tonight, but there are 10 people in the front row who are particularly important to our young ladies, our panel of judges.
And without further ado, we'd like to introduce them to you now. Our first judge, you know her as the West Coast correspondent on USA Today on TV and also for her work on Entertainment Tonight. This is Dale Harimoto.
Now playing the role of Private Marcus Taylor on his CBS series Tour of Duty, this actor will soon be seen in the motion picture Harlem Nights, starring Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor. Welcome, Miguel Nunez.
Acting director of the President's Council on Physical Fitness and Sports and a legendary sports columnist from the Washington Star, here is Steve Guback.
This young actress literally grew up on TV portraying Vicky Stubing on the series The Love Boat. She has authored just for us a self-help book for young adults. Here is Jill Whalen.
With an extensive background in journalism, primarily in women's magazines, she is currently editor-in-chief of the newly launched teen magazine Sassy. Here is Jane Pratt.
President of the distinguished talent agency Abrams, Rubloff, and Lawrence, representing artists for television, commercials, and endorsements, he is Richard Lawrence.
He's a male model and a world traveler, and he holds a law degree from Columbia University. He is Patrick St. Clair.
One of daytime television's hottest young stars, he appears in the hit CBS daytime drama The Guiding Light, in a role created especially for him. Here is Frank Dicopoulos.
She is a practicing psychologist and author with appearances on Good Morning America and Donahue. In addition to hosting her own syndicated talk radio program, she is Dr. Joy Brown.
An actress whose first career was as a fashion model, she went on to star in the television series Buck Rogers and the long-running comedy Silver Spoons. Here is Erin Gray.
Thank you, judges. You know, we couldn't do it without you. Well, we could, but nobody would win. Now, the most difficult part of the pageant is picking the winner. The second most difficult task is picking the 5 finalists, and the third most difficult task is the one we're about to do right now, picking the 10 semifinalists. So without further ado, what exactly ado is, I don't know, but it's one of those show business expressions you hear all the time, so I just thought I'd use it. You know what, why don't I go over there and pick up the computer readout with the names of the 10 semifinalists, and Marcia, perhaps you can explain how we got to this point.
I'm happy to. The candidates were judged during the last week in 3 equal categories: swimsuit, evening gown, and interview. The candidates with the 10 highest scores become our semifinalists. During competitions tonight, our home viewers will see in the scoring a new and different way. I'll explain that and the computer later on.
You're going to explain the
I was going to do it right now,
yes. Well, I can't wait to hear. Later on, we'll hear the computer. You know... You ready to hear the names of the 10 semifinalists?
I'm ready to hear the names of the 10 semifinalists.
I bet you are. Are you guys ready to hear the names? Okay, this is the moment we've been waiting for. We're going to whittle down from 51 to only 10. So I will now read, and in no particular order, mind you, just the order that I read them, because I got to read them in some order, but it's no established order.
No particular order.
No particular order. All right, here they are. The names of our 10 semifinalists. Miss Alabama, Jeannie Plott. Miss Oklahoma, Stacey Katie Folsom. Miss Washington, Amy Travis. Miss Texas, Christy Wright. Miss Kentucky, Christy Dawn Hicks. That's five more to go. We move on to Miss North Dakota, Heidi Jo Langston. Miss New York, Beth Savage. Miss South Dakota, Lisa Williamson. Only 2 to go, and the next lucky one is Miss Vermont, Kara Quinn. And our last semifinalist, Miss Idaho, Brandy Sherwood. Ladies and gentlemen, our 10 semifinalists for the title of Miss Teen USA 1989.
Top 10, and by the end of the evening, one of them will be number 1. The important thing to remember now is that all preliminary scores are erased. And as we enter the semifinals, our 10 candidates start equal again as they compete for the Miss Teen USA title. As the competition continues, you'll get to know a lot more about these 10 semifinalists, and you'll get to know a lot more about the pageant. We'll be right back after this word from Tide.
When my brother's family had a fire, the firemen trampled on some clothing that had fallen on the floor. The next day, much of what we found was a soggy black mess. I didn't even think Tide could get it clean, but it did. Though I couldn't save everything, Tide worked wonders. Thanks, Doris Pickard.
No detergent can clean all clothes dirtied in a fire, but Tide can clean lots of things you think are impossible. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
I always use the same moisturizer my mother used, thinking, works for her, it'll work for me. Boy, did I have a lot to learn.
Introducing Clarion Skincare.
You see, Clarion has 4 different moisturizers, so their computer analyzed my skin. Turns out what's right for me is oil-free moisturizer, not what my mother uses.
Ultra Pure Skincare, personalized for you.
Mom always told me to take care of my skin. Now I do it right.
New Clarion Skincare, looking great and knowing it.
Miss Teen USA 1989 will continue.
We as the major television network have pledged ourselves to getting America laughing for 1 solid hour this Thursday night. That's right. We're prepared to lead the entire nation to the very peak of an all-new comedy mountain.
Well, we're in for some fireworks now, big guy.
It's laughter that can't be measured on any Richter scale, seismograph, or electric blender. Starting at 9, the Kavanaughs. Then coming of age. Thursday night, laugh yourself silly.
The cocaine menace. Are civil liberties a casualty in the war against drug dealers? The story tomorrow on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather. This is CBS.
When I was a senior in high school, I chose Pikes Peak Community College because I could complete my freshman and sophomore courses that will transfer to a 4-year college or university. Additionally, tuition at Pikes Peak Community College is lower, and living at home my first 2 years saved me and my mom and dad money, and we all like that. I've made so many friends here. I like it a lot. I really do. Pikes Peak Community College is my college of first choice.
Only one detergent has Clorox Color Safe Bleach to help turn up the clean. Introducing Clorox Detergent.
What happens when you add Clorox bleach to Soft Scrub Cleanser? Ooh, the label turns green. And stains come clean. Get Soft Scrub with the stain-fighting power of bleach.
Our top story on Eyeball News tonight is the arrest of a local Pueblo car dealer, Bill Vidmar of Vidmar Motor Company. Following last week's allegations that Vidmar was selling new Jeeps, Eagles, Oldsmobiles, and Hondas for hundreds less than the competition, police arrested an uncooperative Vidmar. He's currently being held in the city lockup, where he's reportedly planning new deals and working on a new jingle. Meanwhile, Vidmar Oldsmobile, Jeep, Eagle, and Honda in Pueblo continues to stifle competition by offering unbeatable prices on new cars.
Vidmar Motor Company, Pueblo, where selling for less is no crime.
John Southern speaks out on the porn issue. Details at 10.
Welcome back. We're ready to begin the first of our 3 semifinal competitions, the interview. Earlier, Marcia offered to explain the computer scoring to us. You heard her. She said she would, and she's never lied to me before. What about it, Marcia?
Okay, Will, it's really very simple. This is a judge. This is a computer terminal. As each contestant is interviewed, the judges will enter scores ranging from 1.1 to 9.9 into the computer. And what's the criteria for judging? Well, it's not just beauty. It also involves poise and intelligence. Now, during the competition tonight, you watching at home are going to see all the judges' scores. They'll appear on your television screens in random order. The judges won't see these scores, and neither will our audience here, just you at home. And to demonstrate what you'll see, let's just assume for the moment that I'm a Miss Teen USA contestant. Need I remind you that at this point, it would be polite to hold all laughter. Thank you very much. As the judges enter their scores, the numbers appear on your screens. Now, to make sure that the scoring represents the majority opinion of our judges, the highest and lowest scores are discarded and will appear as high or low. Also, sometimes during the competition, a judge might enter a score too late for it to appear on your TV screen, so no number will appear. But that judge's score will eventually be tabulated. Scores are averaged for all 3 competitions, and the top 5 finishers become our finalists. Got that, Will?
What was the computer thing again? The judge? I got the judges. That was a great job. Great explanation, Marcia. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin the first of our competitions, the interview. This is an extremely tense part of the evening. I mean, think of it. You're trying to express yourself intelligently in front of millions of people. I gave that up a long time ago. Millions of people. So let's get started. We begin with Miss Alabama, Jeannie Plott. Jeannie is a 17-year-old senior from Birmingham. She's won national awards for achievement in math and history. Now, Jeannie, I'm told on the Universal tour, you grabbed the tour guide's microphone and started giving your own tour.
I didn't grab it. He offered it.
Have you always been this shy and retiring?
Yes, always. No, actually, it's a joke around here. They call me Miss Microphone because on the buses and everywhere, I'm always on the CB or something. And so it's kind of a joke. So when I got on the speaker, everybody just kind of was going, oh, there's Jeannie again. So, but he let me do the tour, and it was a lot of fun.
Okay, now I understand you want to be a psychologist. That requires listening. Are you able to stop talking and listening?
Sometimes. I try. I really have a lot of things to say, but I always try to think that other people do too. And so I always try to stop and listen to what other people have to say.
Give us a psychological profile of a Miss Teen USA contender.
Well, first of all, she should be very open, very easy to talk to in public. She should be very diplomatic. If there's something, she should stand strong for what she believes in, but she should also be able to listen to what other people have to say about it as well.
And you also described the man you would like to meet as the man of your dreams.
The man of my dreams.
What is the man of your dreams?
Well, first of all, he's got to be a Christian. And he's got to be honest, and he's got to be caring, and he's got to think I'm the most wonderful person, and I should feel the same way about him.
Okay. Jeannie, good luck to you. We're going to root for you. Take your position over there. We'll see what the judges have to say.
Thank you.
Miss Alabama, Jeannie Plott. Let's move on to contestant number 2, Miss Oklahoma, Stacy Folsom. Stacy is listed in Who's Who among American high school students and was 17 magazine model contest winner from Oklahoma. Stacy, congratulations. In a questionnaire, you said if Hollywood were to make a movie about your life, who would play your father?
Probably Chevy Chase, because every time we go on vacation, he always gets lost. And he thinks he can go the shortcuts, but he never works. He always gets lost.
Was he able to find it to his way to the theater tonight?
Yes, he was, because he's been back and forth from Palm Springs. So he found it.
He found it, okay. All right. Well, so you said earlier that you like to water ski, shop, cook, model, talk on the phone. As a hobby, talk on the phone. Why do teenage girls talk on the phone so much?
I don't know. They just like to socialize a lot. You know, girls like to gab and stuff, talk about social things.
Well, what are you talking about? What are you guys talking about?
Guys.
Guys, there we go. Okay, we're getting to the... But you also use the phone for a very worthwhile cause. You want to tell us a little about Teen Line?
Yes, I'm a volunteer for the Teen Hotline, and teenagers from all over call and they talk to us about any kinds of problems they're having, about boyfriend-girlfriend problems all the way to suicide problems. And what we're there to do is just to listen to them and try not to give too much advice, just to be there to listen.
So you really don't try to counsel, you just try to be a friend.
Well, we give referrals, like if, you know, they're having drug problems, we like tell them to call the drug rehabilitation centers.
Okay, Stacy, keep up the good work. We're going to take a position over there. We'll see what the judges have to say about Miss Oklahoma, Stacy Folsom. Contestant number 3 is Miss Washington, Amy Travis. Amy is 18-year-old high school honors graduate from Wenatchee. Wenatchee, which I'm told now is the apple capital of the world. Would you step right up here? The apple. You come from the apple capital of the world. Why is Wenatchee the apple capital, if I could say that? Apple capital?
Our whole city mainly revolves around apples. There's fruit packing sheds everywhere. It's not a big city. We have the best apples in the state. We have the Washington State Seal Red Delicious apples and the Golden apples. And they're exported all over the world.
Uh-huh. Did you eat an apple a day? Did you give the teacher an apple? Do you like apples?
Actually, I don't like apples.
All right. Now, I read you want to be a corporate attorney someday. True?
True. I have interest in it because I think it's a job with a challenge, and I really like to have a goal to set and to try and meet. I like to work hard.
Do you think people these days are a little sue crazy? You hear everybody suing everybody.
I think everybody blows problems out of proportion, and they could settle them in different ways, civil ways, but people explode and they don't realize what they're doing.
I also read where you taught gymnastics. To kids, what's a good age for a kid to start gymnastics?
When a child feels comfortable coming into a classroom and being with other children without their parents, it's probably around age 4 or 5.
How long have you been doing it?
Since I was 11.
Okay, would you maybe do a forward handspring for us right here?
Not in a dress.
Not in a dress? Oh, all right, Amy. Well, you disappoint me, but take a position over there. The judges will be rooting for you. Miss Washington, Amy Travis. Good luck to you. I was kidding. You don't have to do a handspring. All right, let's move on to contestant number 4, Miss Texas, Christy Wright. Christy is 16 years old from Del Rio. She's won numerous awards in basketball and track. She enjoys fishing and singing. Do you do those at the same time?
I will. No, I don't. It'd be very hard.
I read you're an Air Force brat, but it's an unusual twist. Your mother is the career Air Force person.
Yeah, she's been in the Air Force for 13 years, and she plans to retire out of the Air Force.
And what does she do in the Air Force?
She's an aircraft technician.
Is she good fixing things around the house?
No, she's not. She's really better at fixing airplanes.
So a toaster, no problem. An F-16 we can do. A toaster I can't help you out with.
No.
Now, but you moved around a lot as a kid, right? Is that tough on you when you're growing up being, you know, shifted all the time?
No, I think it's actually better because I get to experience new and different things.
So it's had a positive effect, you say?
Yes.
So you make friends easily?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll maybe follow in your mother's footsteps, go in the Air Force?
I'd like to do some modeling and singing.
Modeling and singing? Do you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I do. He's in Spain right now.
What's he doing there?
He's studying Spanish to become an international lawyer.
Studying Spanish. Why Spain?
That's where he learned Spanish.
Tell us about your first date.
My first date, well, it's really odd because he called me up one night and he asked me if I wanted to go out. And we had known each other for 2 years. We were real good friends. And it was July 25th last year. And he said, would you like to go out? And I said, well, there's a pageant on TV that I'd really like to watch.
And he goes, well, we can go to Pizza Hut and watch it on the big screen and eat pizza. And it was this pageant, and it seems weird that I'm here now.
You're here now. Last year, your first date. Well, this guy knows how to show you a good time. Okay. Miss Texas, good luck to you. Take a position over there. We'll see what the judges have to say about Christy Wright. Our fifth semifinalist is Miss Kentucky, Christy Dawn Hicks. Christy's 17-year-old senior from Bardstown. She enjoys writing poetry and performing in theatrical productions. Christy Dawn Hicks, you have a great name to be a country western singer.
Well, I have a cousin who's an up-and-coming country western singer.
Do you ever think about it?
No, not really.
No. But you do work on the radio a little bit, right, in Bardstown?
I did at one time. I worked for 7 months as a disc jockey at our local radio station, WBRTWOKH.
What kind of music was that?
Well, on Sundays I played adult contemporary from 6 until midnight, and on Saturday afternoons I played American Country Countdown.
Country Countdown. What kind of music do you like personally?
Hard rock.
Hard rock? So you'd throw an Iron Maiden on there between Dolly and Merle every once in a while?
As much as I'd like to, I don't think I could get away with it.
I understand you don't want a career in radio. You want something else.
Yes, I'd like to be a broadcast journalist. I think I'd like to step out from behind the microphone in front of the camera.
In front of the camera? All right, we're going to give you a chance right now. File your report on how the show has been going so far.
File my report?
Just file a report right to the camera. Give us a little...
That camera right there?
Right there.
Live at San Bernardino in the Orange Showgrounds. 10 semifinalists are all excited as the interview competition continues. Stay tuned to see which one walks away with the crown.
There you go. You can't ask better than that. Christy Dawn, Miss Kentucky. Take a position over there. We'll see what the judges have to say. Interview competition is only half over. Marcia?
When we come back, we'll see how these 5 semifinalists do right after this.
If you just wash with soap and water, you're not getting deep clean. Cooling, tingling Sea-Breeze clean. Clean so deep you feel it. Sea-Breeze removes oil, dirt, and makeup soap leaves behind. And when your skin is this clean, you won't be the only one to feel it. Sea-Breeze, no other clean feels quite like this.
Whoa, here's one for the Macho Hall of Fame.
Come on, Mr. Stone Age, wake up, huh? Today guys eat quiche. Today guys wash pots.
Oh, Mr. Liberated takes on fork grease.
What's this? Dawn? Greasy pot? Goodbye, greasy pot.
Hold it.
You get the picture?
Oh, you missed one.
No problem.
And that greasy mess, come on.
Hey, but Dawn, it's a piece of cake.
I'm impressed. And Al, love the apron.
Get out of here.
Dawn takes grease out of your way.
Watch this. When you get your kid a McDonald's Happy Meal, he gets a Lego motion toy with moving parts, like this wind whirler. There are 2 sets each week, and with both, he can build something bigger. There are 8 Lego sets in all, and the more sets he collects, the bigger toy he can build. And if you're lucky, they'll even let you play.
Go for it. What's that, Dad?
I don't know, but I built it, and I love it.
Lego Motion Happy Meal at McDonald's.
In a summer of big movie sequels, this is our version, the Interview Competition Part 2. The adventure continues. Here are the second 5 semifinalists, beginning with Miss North Dakota, Heidi Jo Langseth. Heidi's 17-year-old high school graduate. Her poetry's won several awards. And here at the pageant, she won Miss Amity. And I read interesting things about you all. I read your great-great-great-grandfather, Hans, was in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yes. He holds the record for the longest beard in the world. And it was 19.5 feet long, but it's recorded as 17.5 feet long.
And what did he do with that beard?
He used to wash it, and he'd hang it.
I hope so.
He used to, in the summertime, he'd wash it, and he'd sit by the clothesline and wrap it around the clothesline. And in the wintertime, he would put it around his neck when he went outside to use as a scarf.
They think old Hans was a little crazy, didn't they? Oh. Now, you just graduated high school, yet you have plans not to go right to college. Why is that?
I want to take this year off just to kind of let myself grow up and take it easy for a while, work this year, and just see what comes up. I'm going to take a basketry class in September, and that should be exciting.
Basketry, oh, sign me up now.
Yeah.
And after that?
After that, I'm going to go to school next year, and
where are you going to go to school?
University of Minnesota, hopefully, and I'm planning on getting my bachelor's in English and then joining the Peace Corps and teaching English as a second language for 2 years.
The Peace Corps, that seems like everybody joined the Peace Corps back in the 60s. Now, is that coming back to be popular again?
I don't know if it is. I kind of decided when I was younger, 6th grade, about, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know you handle, I've seen you around here, you handle, this is a stressful night for a lot of people, and you handle it very well. You do things, you're running up and down the stairs. Does that help you deal with it?
It does. It just, I don't know, I guess stress kind of rolls right off my back. I don't usually let it get to me, so running up and down those stairs helps a lot.
Okay, well, I may try it during a commercial. Good luck to you, Miss North Dakota.
Thank you.
We'll take a position over there. We'll see what the judges have to say. Heidi Jo Langseth. We move on to Miss New York, Beth Savage. Beth, a 16-year-old honor student who has received numerous awards for horseback riding and jumping. Miss New York. You know, when I think of Miss New York, I think, hey, how you doing, Miss Brooklyn, huh? Yet you're from a different part of New York State.
Yes, I'm from upstate, right on Lake Ontario.
Tell us about your hometown.
My hometown is very small. The population is about 4,500, but the district I live in is a school district, and there's a lot less. We only have about 40 people in each grade. And our graduating class this year is about 26.
26 people in class, so that's easy. You know everybody's name.
Definitely. We know everybody.
Okay, so that's a smaller class than we had here today. I know you're big into horses, and you can judge the personality of a horse, I'm told, by their mood. How do you do that?
Well, they give you different signs with their ears or the way they act. And you always know if they buck you off, they're really mad. So,
so if you're laying on the ground, you know. Yeah. That's anybody can figure that out, but you can get a little jump on it there. Mm-hmm. Okay, and after high school, what are your plans?
I'd like to become a psychologist in a high school in New York City.
In New York City?
Yeah.
You also work at peer counseling a little bit. Tell us a little something about what you do there.
I'm planning on taking a course next year as soon as my schedule allows it to. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Now, you've seen a lot of the chaperones here so far. Would you ever think about maybe, since you're peer counseling, coming back and being a chaperone for the girls down the line?
Oh, I definitely would. They've been great for us, and I'd like to give something back, and I know all the girls really appreciate them. It'd be a wonderful feeling.
Have they been a good group of friends?
Oh, definitely. I made a lot of friends here.
Okay. Miss New York, good luck to you. Take a position over there, and we will see what the judges have to say about Beth Savage. We move on now to Miss South Dakota, Lisa Williamson. She's a 17-year-old junior from Rapid City. She enjoys dancing, photography, and all sports. You're a very active person, but I'm told at 5 months of age you had a talent to do something. What was that?
Well, when I was 5 months old, my mom would sing me lullabies, and she sang the same one every night before she put me to bed. And after a while, I got so used to it that she'd stop and I'd hum either the next note or I'd continue on what she was.
Did she ever figure out maybe you were sick of that one, you wanted a new one?
I don't know. She's always been pretty cool about that. She laughs about it.
Now tell me about your plans after high school.
After high school, I'm thinking about photography, possibly acting. I love to act. I love entertaining people.
Acting, photography, you could take your own pictures. If you had to choose one, which would it be?
Probably acting. I love being in front of a crowd.
Now, somebody wanted me to ask you, if you were to start a new life somewhere else, where would you pick?
If I was to start a life somewhere else, that's a hard question because I like South Dakota a lot. It's really beautiful. Probably Australia. I hear it's gorgeous over there.
Australia? Okay, now I know you guys, and we've all been asked a lot of dumb questions at these things, including by me, but what's the dumbest question you've heard so far?
The dumbest question is probably, would you be happy if you were Miss Teen South Dakota in my state pageant? I got
you already are, right? So.
Well, yeah, now I am.
Well, that was a dumb question, and did you tell them it's a dumb question, or did you just play along?
No, I played along.
Okay, Lisa, take a position over there. We'll see what the judges have to say about Miss South Dakota. Good luck. Lisa Williamson. We move on to our next semifinalist, Miss Vermont. Kara Quinn. Kara's a 15-year-old junior from Rutland. She's the captain of a junior varsity soccer team and has received numerous awards for ski racing. And, Kara, I know that you are the youngest contestant here, right?
Yes, I am. I'm very proud. I'm only 15 years old, and here I am. And I'm very proud of myself. I think all the girls should be extremely proud of themselves to come here and just to be who they are, and it's just great.
Any advantage to being the youngest? Do you?
Well, I don't know.
Less wrinkles?
Well, yes. Everyone's really, really nice to me. Everyone's just great.
Any disadvantage to being the youngest?
From this pageant, none. There's no disadvantage to this pageant.
The girls don't go, you're only 15, how would you know that? We're 16, you know.
No. They're all really nice to me, and they, you know, I listen to them, and they listen to me, and it's great.
And I read that you like Madonna. Now, do you like her music, or do you identify with her image?
I like her music. The way she sings and the words that she puts into it is just so uplifting and lighthearted. It's just wonderful. She gets you in the best mood. I listen to her all the time when I go running, and I just run a little more each time.
Okay, and you're only a junior this fall. Do you have plans yet for what you want to do after high school?
Yes, I want to go to New York City and go to college at the Fashion Institute of Technology and hopefully get into a modeling agency there. It's been my dream since I was 6 years old, and then I want to also study interior design.
And why do you want to be Miss Teen USA?
Well, I want to make a difference, not only to other people, but to myself. I've always been really into making the most out of myself, and just being who you are and trying your best at everything, it just really makes you feel good.
Okay, Kara, good luck. Take a position over there. We'll see what the judges have to say about Miss Vermont, Kara Quinn. We move to our last semifinalist in the interview, Miss Idaho, Brandy Sherwood. Brandy's from Idaho Falls. She's an honor student, award-winning cheerleader enlisted in an Outstanding High School Students of America. Now, I read that you want a career in daytime drama. Why daytime?
Yes, I sure do. I think in acting, I'd love to be on a soap opera. I think you can escape your own character and move into another one, and I think that would be very exciting. Maybe play a villain on a show, because it seems like the people are most interested in the people causing all the trouble in the movies.
The villains, the people you love to hate.
Right.
You think you'd be good at that?
I think so. It's very different from my personality, but I played a part once that was like that, and I had a lot of fun with it.
You know, so much of show business is luck. I'm pretty much proof of that. And do you believe in good luck charms?
I sure do. In fact, I have a 4-leaf clover in my shoe as we speak. My Aunt Debbie gives me a 4-leaf clover for every competition that I do, and it's always worked. It's always given me good luck, and I give one to all my friends that compete, and it's always worked.
How do you know it works?
Well, I guess it's been a chain reaction so far, and every friend I've given one to has done well in their competitions, so I'm not superstitious, but I believe in positive thinking and 4-leaf clovers.
Okay, can we see it?
Sure.
No, I'm just kidding.
He doesn't believe me. These shoes are small, but it's in there, I promise.
Okay, well, listen, Brandy, take a position over there. Good luck to you. We'll see what the judges have to say about Miss Idaho, Brandy Sherwood. We will be back with the swimsuit competition after this word from Bounce. Stay with us.
The girls are doing great.
They are. That's because we have a close personal rapport. We've been hanging out. I took them out on the day of the town, and I'm getting to know them pretty well.
Really? Did you go to the friendship balloon release?
No, the tickets to that were all taken. They went really fast.
I bet.
I did take the girls out around town. In fact, I even made a video postcard about it. Watch. You know, I didn't know what to do with the girls today. All the good events were taken, so I thought I'd just show them around town. Hi, April. Hi, Betsy. Hi, Brandy. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Deborah. Stacy. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Tracy. You know, I'm thinking I probably should have ordered 2 cabs. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Tracy.
Here, hold on.
Our first stop was the miniature golf course. You have no idea how hard it is to putt with 51 girls. Hey! Hey! It's my shot! Oh, I'm sorry, those are taken. Yeah, these are all taken. Sorry, these are taken too. Are these taken? Yeah, these are all taken. Sorry. You have no idea how hard it is to save 51 seats at Batman. They're taken. These, all these, taken. Hello. I'd like a table for dinner.
How many live in your party?
Oh, counting me, 52.
Do you have a reservation?
No.
Well, let me check. I could seat 52, but it has to be in smoking.
No. Sorry. Sorry. Thanks. Come on, girls. I got a better idea. We'll get something to eat. This one's going to work. Yeah, I need 26 cheeseburgers, 14 hamburgers, and 1 fish sandwich. There's always one.
Sir, will there be anything else?
Did I mention separate checks? You know, I got to spend a little bit of time. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. It was something we did. You know, I spent a lot of time with the girls, and not one girl in 51 is named Tiffany. That's an interesting statistic, is it? Nope, maybe not. We will be back with the swimsuit competition after this word from Bounce. Stay with us.
Into everyone's life, a little food must fall.
No problem. No problem.
So why isn't Mom upset?
No problem.
Simple. She made those clothes stain-resistant with Bounce with Stain Guard, the only fabric softener that helps keep many stains from setting, so even spaghetti washes right out. Bounce with Stain Guard. Stains get on, but they don't stay in.
Oh.
Force equals mass times acceleration. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. A body at rest tends to stay at rest. A body in motion tends to stay in motion. Power equals work divided by time. Energy equals the ability to produce work, equals energy return, equals the physics behind the physiques, equals Reebok.
Here you're cooking, that's Crisco's place. Here you're eating, there's no oily taste. Here it is, here it isn't.
Here's Crisco cooking up fries, and because most of it comes back, there's no oily taste.
Here it isn't, no oily taste, it's true, so your cooking comes through. Here it is, here it isn't, here it is.
Welcome back to the 1989 Miss Teen USA pageant and our swimsuit competition.
Sorry, I'm late.
You know, I can't believe you actually did this.
What can I tell you? Honey, I shrunk the tux.
It's so cheap.
What do you think, girls? Okay? All right. Let's be honest. This is the first equal opportunity pageant, okay? If the girls are wearing swimsuits, it's only fair that we wear them too. And I thought we agreed that you would wear one as well.
No, we agreed that you would wear one.
Okay, fine. At least one of us is in the spirit of things. Am I right? All right, now the second of our competitions. Setting the stage are all the delegates to this year's pageant wearing beachwear by Catalina Juniors. Kid, take it away.
She took me out on the highway, put the pedal down to the floor. When she said, going my way, I didn't know what she had in store. Darling, you can take me, because I know that you can make my day. Darling, you can take me. That's all a pretty girl had to say. Ooh.
Our 1989 Miss Teen USA swimsuit competition begins with Miss Alabama, Jeannie Plott. Oklahoma, Stacy Folsom.
Let me say the girl came on too strong, and the atmosphere was wrong. She could never make me anything but amazed. Squeeze me, squeeze me.
Miss Washington, Amy Travis.
She locked the doors all around me so that I couldn't make a run. I told her that I wasn't happy, yet she played me like I was a drum. She said, if you're looking for a girl who is out of this world, I told you that you can never break. Well, darling, you can take me, because I know that you can make my day. Darling, you can take me. That's all the pretty girl had to say. Darling, you can take me. Darling, you can take me. Darling, you can take me.
Miss Kentucky, Christy Dawn Hicks.
Pretty girl had to say. Squeeze me, squeeze me, squeeze me.
Miss North Dakota, Heidi Jo Langstedt.
Because I know that you can make my day. Darling, you can take me.
Miss New York, Beth Savage.
All across Island Parkway, she pulled into a certain style, and then she leaned over my way. I thought she was a traffic car. She said, if you're looking for a girl with a permanent curl, whose middle name is Holiday.
Miss South Dakota, Lisa Williamson.
Because I know that you can make my day. Darling, you can take me. That's all the pretty girl had to say. Ooh, baby, ooh. At the risk of sounding oh so common typical, let me say the girl came on too strong.
Miss Vermont, Kara Quinn.
Anything but amazed. Whoa, baby. Squeeze me, squeeze me, squeeze me. Whoa, baby. Watch it, watch it, watch it. She locked the doors
And finally, Miss Idaho, Brandy Sherwood.
Well, darling, you can take me, because I know that you can make my day. Darling, you can take me. That's all the pretty girl
concludes our swimsuit competition. Give them all a nice round of applause. We'll be right back with more of the pageant after this.
Corn, corn, coming to you, a fresh tasting corn chip that's really new. Corn crisp from Pringles, you got the fever for a fresh corn flavor. More corn, fresh corn, natural and whole, cooked to a crisp and real corn oil. Buy new Pringles corn crisp, so rich and born. What you're gonna taste is fresh roasted corn.
New Corn Crisp from Pringles, the fresh corn fever reliever.
Never felt as clean as now. Zestfully clean, exhilarated wow. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
Soap leaves a sticky film on you, but Zest is not soap. So Zest rinses clean away. Leaves no sticky film like soap does.
Zestfully, zestfully, zestfully clean. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
Miss Teen USA 1989 will continue.
Crude awakening, Alaska after the Valdez, wounded and worried, a new fight for America's last frontier, an all-new 48 Hours Thursday.
He's a single parent.
A modern man.
Not necessarily the most virtuous kind.
He's a man of the 90s.
The 1890s.
On Paradise. Then, they traveled halfway around the world to an exotic land full of danger and adventure. But this was no vacation. It was their tour of duty.
After Paradise, Saturday.
I'm Harry Reasoner, CBS News. Because of a flaw in the Constitution, which awarded the nation's second highest office to the second biggest vote-getter, the runner-up in the election of 1796 was saddled with the job of vice president under his political enemy, John Adams. Frustrated, he spent the next 4 years developing his own party, and in the next election, he defeated Adams. When he became the chief executive, the 12th Amendment was passed, guaranteeing that the president and vice president would never again belong to opposing parties. The president was Thomas Jefferson.
What pain. My teeth. The dentist said there was no serious damage. He gave me a different medicine, and Nuprin. What relief. And for my tough headaches, 2 Nuprin stop pain better than extra strength Tylenol.
Nuprin, little, yellow, different, better.
This is CBS.
Interesting exhibit, isn't it?
Yeah. Especially from a paleoanthropological standpoint.
Oh, you are absolutely correct. Listen, I was wondering,
Dr. Pepper.
Just what the doctor ordered.
would you like to share that with a tall, dark stranger?
For your pepper personality.
I admit it, I love my Big Sur waterbed. Not only does it give me a great night's sleep, but a Big Sur waterbed is the best furniture value in town. I got this king-size solid wood waterbed on a 12-drawer underdresser, plus this entertainment center, all for just $549.99. That's 17 drawers of storage and flotation sleep for under $20 a month. No wonder they're America's largest.
Big Sur Waterbeds, Shelton and Platt in Colorado Springs, and in front of the Pueblo Mall.
Gerald Wohag will be out for a couple of weeks. More at 10.
Welcome back to Miss Teen USA. Marcia, have you heard that expression, you can't get there from here?
I sure have.
Well, from where we are in San Bernardino, you can get to everywhere in Southern California. Watch this.
You know, the girls absolutely had to have a trip to the Universal Studios tour.
Why was that?
Because they wouldn't stop asking when they could go.
Well, it is a fun place to spend a day. They got to go behind the scenes and see all the movie-making tricks and magic. They met Bruce the Shark and King Kong.
smile for the...
Got some smile tips. And they even got to be in their own Star Trek movie. Hang on. Isn't that just like teenagers?
These girls have one heck of a good time during the pageant, don't they?
Yep, and one lucky girl, our winner, is going to win some great prizes and opportunities.
Hey, why don't you tell us about those prizes?
I've got a better idea. Why don't I tell you about them and show them to you?
Really?
Yeah. American Airlines awards Miss Teen USA 2 first-class round-trip tickets to any of American's 160 destinations, including Europe, Hawaii, and the Caribbean. American Airlines, with something special in the air for Miss Teen USA. From Secret Antiperspirant, she receives $5,000 cash, as well as stunning evening gowns by Sherry Hill. Secret, the official antiperspirant of the Miss Teen USA pageant. From Minolta, she receives $6,000 cash, a video camera and VCR, plus the new Maxim 7000i SLR system. It's intelligent, ingenious, in a world by itself, only from the mind of Minolta. Miss Teen USA receives $10,000 in cash from Catalina, plus a stylish wardrobe of Catalina sportswear, swimwear, and cover-ups. Catalina, the exclusive supplier of swimwear and sportswear for the Miss Teen USA pageant. From Colorifics, the finest and dyed-to-match in evening footwear. Colorific shoes have the look she'll want for all those special occasions. Shoes that are eye-catching by day or night. Brighten your step in style with Colorifics. Along with a $5,000 cash award, our new Miss Teen USA receives a year's supply of Pantene hair products, including shampoos and conditioners. Pantene, the hair care system selected especially for this year's pageant. She receives $2,000 plus exquisite eyewear from Marcolin of Italy by Marchand. Flattering styles, flawless fit, unsurpassed quality. Marchand, the official eyewear of the Miss Teen USA pageant. Miss Teen will always look beautiful because she's got a Caboodles beauty organizer. Only Caboodles have clever compartments, big adjustable mirrors, and cool California colors. Caboodles, the beauty organizers the beauty experts use. Along with $5,000 cash from Crest toothpaste, Miss Teen USA receives a year's supply of Crest in 6 refreshing flavors and assorted sizes, one for every occasion. Crest, the dentist's choice. Kay Jewelers grants her every wish with sparkling diamonds from Kay's Classique collection. Necklace, ring, and bracelet total more than 6 carats of brilliant diamonds set in 14-karat gold, backed by Kay's 10 exclusive assurances. From Visage Beauté Cosmetics, a 3-year supply of custom blended colors for eyes, face, and lips. Visage Beauté creates any color for every need. Endless possibilities for beautiful women. To top off her wardrobe, our winner receives a beautiful, natural black llama mink coat, plus a sporty mink jacket awarded by the internationally famous Flemington Fur Company, Flemington, New Jersey. From the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising, she receives a $10,000 college scholarship in fashion, interior design, merchandising, or visual presentations at one of 5 accredited campuses in California, plus a 3-week study tour in Europe. For Miss Teen USA, the new Dodge Colt GT, sleek and sporty on the outside, plush and roomy on the inside. The Dodge Colt GT will turn heads wherever you let it take you. Didn't I say they were great prizes, Will?
Yeah, and so many of them. Miss Teen USA will have enough stuff to open her own mall.
You know, the common misconception is that teenage girls do nothing but shop and talk on the phone.
But we know differently, don't we?
Mm-hmm. The fact is, along with everything else that the girls had to do this last 2 weeks, they also rehearsed and taped their own music video. Here they are, the 51 delegates to the 1989 Miss Teen USA pageant, along with Kid Creole and the Coconuts and I Love Girls.
Dear Mom and Dad, dance rehearsals are great. I'm the 3rd girl in the 5th row, or is it the 5th girl in the 3rd row? Oh well, you'll know who I am. And I get to dance with Kid Creole in the production number, Love, Jenny.
atmosphere. I like the way a girl can mesmerize, can make you stop and stand. Oh, oh, look at you. Oh, girls. Oh, girls. Girls. It doesn't matter if they're short or they're tall. If they got a lot of hair or they're bald. It doesn't matter if they're richer than a Walker Brothers picture. If they're boxing or they're squat or they're bald. I love girls. All kinds of girls. I love girls. Second mind and my finest time. All kinds of girls. 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 I love girls. I love girls. All kinds of girls. I love girls. Oh, oh, look at you. Oh, girls. Oh, girls. Girls. I love girls. Second mind and my finest time. All kinds of girls. Girls. I love girls.
You guys did a great job. Didn't you think so, folks? Their first music video. We'll be right back with our evening gown competition after this word from Crest, the official toothpaste of the Miss Teen USA pageant. Stay with us.
I've got a what? A brush. I really do. It's inconceivable. How could I possibly have a cavity? This is devastating.
If your little kid has a cavity, we've got news for you. Over the years, one toothpaste has helped prevent more cavities than all others combined.
Yay!
Not surprisingly, it's the toothpaste more dentists recommend. Crest.
This is a totally incredible visit. Yes! It's great!
Crest. It's hard on cavities and easy on you.
I'm out of here.
To get a shirt this white without losing its color. What kind of magic is this?
How about 1, elbow grease and a 4-leaf clover, 2, baking soda with a rabbit's foot, 3, new Tide with bleach. The answer is 3. New Tide with bleach whitens better than any other detergent. That means a sock this dirty gets only this white with other detergents, but gets gleaming white without losing its color with Tide with bleach.
It'll knock your socks off.
'Cause it gets them whiter.
Welcome back to Miss Teen USA. Earlier, we saw some of the chaperones performing for the girls. They're a terrific group of women, and needless to say, they also take their work very seriously. Watch.
To me, the pageant is kind of like camp. Like a 24-hour slumber party. We are having a good time.
The hardest part to me about being a chaperone is getting up every morning at 5 and going strong all day with these girls.
You just can't help but help them.
I would be a chaperone and do what I would want someone else to do for my child if she was away from home.
The only thing that has prepared me to be a chaperone is being a mother.
At this point, I would encourage my daughter, if she desired to be in pageants, to do that. Probably 5 or 6 years ago, I would not have done that because I didn't know anything about pageants.
The hardest part of my job is sitting in rehearsals and watching all these girls dance and wishing so much that I could do that too.
Before we meet our 10 semifinalists in the evening gown competition, I want you to look at all these girls. You all look great. They look beautiful, don't they, folks? And so do you.
Thank you.
Is that did you change?
No. Where's your tux? I mean your evening gown. You have your tux on. I was so surprised.
My evening gown, I know where to draw the line.
Really? It's hard to believe.
Well, it's true.
It's true.
Each of our semifinalists have chosen their own evening gowns because choice is very important in this part of the competition, is it not?
Yes, it is. Because the evening gown event not only evaluates poise and grace, but also fashion sense.
Mr. Creole, why don't you do the honors, please?
We were like a vine built for two, but I can't lie to you. The rumors coming true. Oh, another girl around in my curiosity. Another girl around in my curiosity, and there's not a thing that I can do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1989 Miss Teen USA Evening Gown Competition, beginning with Miss Alabama.
Jeannie Clark. Jeannie is a blue-eyed blonde. She is 17 years old and 5'7" tall.
I'll tell you about something I would find fascinating. It would be to hide in the back seat of the car on my parents' first date and to see which one was really telling the truth.
Miss Oklahoma, Stacy Balsam. 17-year-old Stacy is 5'3" tall. Her eyes are blue.
My idea of a romantic evening would be to cruise the Caribbean on my own yacht and have a fabulous lobster dinner, and then dance in the moonlight with my date, Mel Gibson.
Miss Washington, Amy Travis. Amy has golden brown eyes and stands 5'6" tall. Amy is 18 years of age.
What I'd like to do real soon is get on a plane with my parents and take them to Europe. I'd learn and experience different civilizations, but most of all, I'd be spending this time with my family.
Miss Texas, Christy Wright. Red-eyed Christy has red-haired Christy has blue eyes. She's 5'10" tall and is 16 years of age.
For me, the perfect romantic evening would take place on a snowy mountaintop. My boyfriend and I would eat lobsters in front of a fireplace and talk about both the reality of our lives and our dreams for the future.
Miss Kentucky, Christy Dawn Hicks. Christy is 17 years old, 5'10" tall, with brown eyes.
I would love to sail to the island of Crete where my brother and his wife are expecting their first child. I would see all the sights of Europe, the beaches of Italy, but the greatest thing would be to witness the birth of my niece or nephew-to-be.
Miss North Dakota, Heidi Jo Langseth. At 17, Heidi is 5'8", with hazel eyes.
I've always dreamed of owning a cozy cottage in the English countryside where I could read and write to my heart's content. Or maybe I'll just sit and look out the window and enjoy the scenery that has inspired so many other writers.
Miss New York, Beth Savage. Beth has green eyes and is 5'6" tall. Beth is 16 years of age.
My fantasy week takes place on a tropical island paradise filled with parrots and palm trees. During the day, you can find me in the surf and sand, and at night, I'll be dining by candlelight with, who knows?
Miss South Dakota, Lisa Williamson. 17-year-old Lisa has hazel eyes and is 5 foot 8 inches tall.
When I was little, I dreamed of one day becoming a pilot. That's why I think it would be fantastic to travel back in time and fly with my idol, Amelia Earhart.
Miss Vermont, Kara Quinn. Kara is 15 years old, 5 foot 7 inches, and her eyes are hazel.
My idea of a romantic evening would be going on a hayride to a deserted castle where I could sit in a big room in front of a fire and talk about my dreams with my best friend, who also happens to be my boyfriend.
Miss Idaho, Brandy Sherwood. Brandy is 18 years old. She has green eyes and is 5 foot 6.5 inches tall.
Since I would love to become an actress, my dream would be to see my name in lights. Brandy Sherwood and Mel Gibson starring in the remake of Gone with the Wind.
And that concludes our evening gown competition. Thank you, ladies.
Rather than leave these beautiful girls all dressed up with no place to go, we're about to take them to the last level of competition as we name our 5 finalists.
And before long, our new Miss Teen USA 1989. Stay with us.
Are you for real?
Yeah. You interviewed 7 babysitters?
Just wait. I bet you could write a book.
7?
Well, I wouldn't leave him with just anybody.
No way.
Jamie! What are you doing with that peanut butter? Running for president. Cute.
You're so choosy about sitters, and you'll give him money.
Guys, I grew up on this. Deprived child. Would you stop? Smell Jeff. Jeff smells more like fresh roasted peanuts.
Yeah.
It's gonna taste more like them too, right? It tastes more like them.
Peanuttier?
Yeah. Amazing. Jamie, honey, here.
So tell me, how do you interview babysitters?
Very carefully.
For more fresh roasted peanut taste, choosy moms choose Jif.
Hiya! When you're on the inside like I am, you find out things. Like right now, American Honda is offering their scooter dealers more than $1 million to help you buy a new scooter. And look, you get my T-shirt just for showing up. So go down to your Honda scooter dealer. You're gonna be outraged.
Oh, this heartburn.
You know what they say about anchovies at your age.
Anchovies don't get to be my age.
Here comes the soothing relief of Pepto-Bismol. The one that coats is the only one you need.
Feeling better?
Like a kid again.
You know, all of Southern California's many attractions are a short drive from here in San Bernardino. From golf in the desert to skiing in the mountains or surfing in the Pacific. It's all here. And right now, our current Miss Teen USA, Mindy Duncan, is going to take us on a mini tour.
For years, the best way to arrive in Southern California was by driving legendary Route 66 down the mountain to the bustling community of San Bernardino. Many chose to make their new home right here, among palm trees and orange groves. Well, they're still coming and settling down. San Bernardino is even the new home of the famous Renaissance Fair. There's lots to do at the nearby Lake Silverwood, boating and all other kinds of water sports, even fishing. For this year's pageant, the Miss Teen USA delegates and I stayed at the Maruco Hotel and Convention Center, right downtown. From there, we could just head on up the mountain to Lake Arrowhead. Arrowhead's
past is as fascinating as its present. In the earlier days of Hollywood, it was a favorite location for directors. And you may not notice this, but behind me is the island that was used in the motion picture classic Treasure Island. Behind me is a formation from which the entire region derives its name. The arrowhead, which is a symbol of fertility to the Indians, is also a symbol of the San Bernardino County. Another legend has it that the Indians were playing cards one day with an evil spirit, and the evil spirit, angry at losing, threw the ace of spades card against the wall of the mountain, leaving a huge gash for all to see. But luckily, the legend arrowhead stuck. Otherwise, the lake would have been known as Lake Ace of Spades. It was also fun to zip through the mountain pass out to the desert of Palm Springs, where all the movie stars live. Not only people, but big companies have made new homes in San Bernardino, like the Southland Corporation at State College Industrial Park. This is a distribution center for over 1,000 7-Eleven stores in Southern California. Wow! I still love my home state of Oregon, but Southern California is a place that I hope to visit lots more times. Thanks, San Bernardino. You were a perfect host.
Well, while everyone else was touring Southern California, things have been busy here in the Orange Showgrounds Pavilion. Our computers have been mulling things over and coming to decisions.
Well, computers don't mull, and they don't decide. Our judges do that. But they tell the computer, and the computer tells the accountants, and you tell the world.
Ordinarily, yes, but tonight let's do something special.
To announce the names of our 5 finalists, we have a young woman who this year in Cancun, Mexico, was a finalist and a winner.
Please welcome from Rotterdam, Holland, Miss Universe 1989, Angela Visser. Angela? Terrific as...
Thank you, so do you, actually.
Well, thanks. You look like a Miss Universe should look.
Thank you.
Now, have you been busy? Have you been out touring the other planets?
Well, actually, we're planning a flight to Pluto next week.
Going to Pluto next week?
I hope it will work, yeah.
Have you got a chance to go home since you won?
I'm going home in about 3 weeks to be with my mom and dad.
Okay. Well, I bet you're anxious to get home.
Yeah.
And we have some anxious girls backstage. Let's welcome back our 10 semifinalists for the title of Miss Teen USA. I think you know what happened here, don't you?
I think I will never forget. In fact, this is something I always wanted to do. May I have the printout, please? Thank you.
Got the printout.
Here are the names of the 5 finalists. I will read their names in no particular order. Hang on, girls, I know what you're feeling. Number 1 is Miss Texas. Number 2 is Miss Kentucky. And the 3rd lucky girl is Miss Vermont. Only 2 more to go. Number 4 is Miss Idaho. And number 5, Miss North Dakota. Congratulations, girls, and good luck to all 5 of you.
There they are, our 5 finalists. One of these girls will be Miss Teen USA.
Mindy, what went through your mind mind last year when you heard your name announced as one of the finalists?
Well, to tell you the truth, after I made top 10, I pretty much lost it for the last of the night because I was in such great shock, and I think I pretty much lost it for the rest of the year, so I hope I get it back.
I bet you will. Well, we'll be back with the Miss Teen USA final competition after this word from Secret, the official antiperspirant of the Miss Teen USA pageant.
Are you awake?
Yeah.
Want to talk?
Sure. How'd it go?
Fine. I think. It was sort of like presenting to the guys on Mount Rushmore.
That's good, huh?
Oh, did you pick up the car?
Uh-huh.
Oh, good.
So were you wonderful today, or what?
Let's just say I didn't break out into a cold sweat.
Isn't that good?
Under the circumstances, I'd say that's very good.
When a woman needs strength, Secret Solid is for her. Strong enough for a man, but pH balanced for a woman.
I quit.
Don't bother. We're out of business. Why? The Marshall's anniversary party?
As I was setting the table, I noticed them.
Noticed what? Spots. Spots on everything. I tried wiping them off.
But maybe they didn't notice.
We noticed.
The party's over for this catering business.
Noticing spots on your dishes? You're not using Cascade. Cascade sheeting action gets dishes virtually spotless.
These dishes look great. It's the back. Oh, can we handle their annual dinner?
Beautifully.
For virtually spotless dishes, nothing beats Cascade.
Miss Teen USA 1989 will continue.
I hope you join us tonight. Freddie Jackson will be singing. Actor Tom Wopat will be here. Ian Whitcomb, musician and author, will be along with comedian Mike Binder, and I'll go to summer camp. What a delightful evening.
Get ready for CBS.
Get ready.
We're ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Are we ready?
They're not ready.
I'm ready. Me too.
I'm not ready yet. So get ready already.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
We're ready. We're all ready. Get ready for CBS.
This is CBS.
When I was a senior in high school, I chose Pikes Peak Community College because I could complete my freshman and sophomore courses that will transfer to a four-year college or university. Additionally, tuition at Pikes Peak Community College is lower, and living at home my first 2 years saved me and my mom and dad money, and we all like that. I've made so many friends here. I like it a lot. I really do. Pikes Peak Community College is my college of first choice.
Cherry Coca-Cola has a fresh new look. So now, to get to the cool splash of cherry inside, you've got to get inside the outrageous new outside.
Stage 5, rapid entrance. Cherry Coke, you brought your own, that's cool. Hey, watch out for the wave.
Cherry Coke and Diet Cherry Coke.
Whoa.
Outrageous, inside and out.
No automatic, no air, no radio. What kind of deal is this? For a real deal, come to Hyundai's Full House Clearance and buy an Excel 4-door like this with automatic transmission, air conditioning, and stereo cassette for about $8,000 after rebate, which means we're offering you factory down payment assistance for low monthly payments on every Excel in stock. Now, during Hyundai's Full House Clearance. See your nearest Hyundai dealer today and get a full deal, not an empty promise.
Good evening. As local video store operators prepare to meet this week to discuss the recent pornography policy outlined by DA John Suthers, Robert Forrest will have a closer look report on that issue tonight at 10. Also, you have the chance to voice your opinion on the matter by calling our city line tonight. Access Sure if you think you should be able to view sexually explicit material, or NOPE, N-O-P-E, if you do not. We'll have the results tonight at 10. Now this.
Taste the difference with Arby's Philly beef and Swiss. Lean roast beef, sautéed onions, green peppers, Swiss cheese, and served on a toasted poppy seed roll. Only 99 cents at Arby's.
We'll preview the El Paso County Fair and show you the latest in law enforcement training tools tonight at 10 on News Center 11.
Our judges now have one more opportunity to evaluate our finalists and make their determinations. In this bowl are the names of our judges. Each finalist will now choose one name at random and respond to a question posed by that judge. The idea is to give each girl one more opportunity to show our judges that she has that extra something which makes her the perfect choice to be Miss Teen USA. We'll begin with Miss Texas. Christy Dawn. I'll shuffle these up for you. Oops, I knocked the judge out. Already I'm goofing up. You want to pick again?
No.
Or do you want to go for what's behind curtain number 2?
No, this is fine.
Okay.
Patrick St. Clair.
You have chosen Judge Patrick St. Clair. Patrick would like to know.
You obviously know what it takes to be attractive. What, in your view, makes a person ugly?
Ugly? When they're hateful to other people. I believe the most beautiful thing about a beautiful person is when they're good to others and helpful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Texas. Miss Kentucky. Step forward and I'll let you choose a judge. You've chosen Judge Wapner. You've chosen Richard Lawrence. Richard Lawrence would like to know.
Before making a phone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say?
No, I think spontaneous conversation is the most enjoyable, and when you practice things too much, they tend to lose their specialness. Like when we had rehearsal for this, I didn't practice being in the top 5 hardly at all, and right now it feels great.
Okay, thank you. Miss Vermont. Sarah, you get to choose a judge. You've chosen Judge Reinhold. You've chosen Judge Jill Whelan. Jill?
Spent a number of months as Miss Vermont. Tell us some of the advantages and some of the disadvantages to having this celebrity status.
In the past year, so far, I can't think of any disadvantages to being Miss Vermont. Vermont is the best place to live. I couldn't think of anywhere else to live. It's just the greatest. Being Miss Vermont has given me the opportunity just to be me and to show everyone, you know, how proud I am. And the disadvantages, well, there are none.
Okay, thank you, Kara. Thank you, Miss Vermont. Miss Idaho, you're next. You get to choose a judge. Okay, you've chosen Judge Rehnquist. They're not here. You've chosen Frank Dicopoulos. Frank?
Hi. If you could change anything about your life so far, what would it be?
My life has been very happy. I think if I could change one thing, it would be that I could have given my parents as much as they've given me. They've sacrificed everything for me. And I think that maybe one day when I hopefully make all my dreams come true, I can give back to them all that they've given me. They're sitting right over there, and it's Dad's birthday, so I'd like to wish him happy birthday.
Very nice. Happy birthday. Thank you. And finally, Heidi, you get a whole bunch of judges to choose from.
Well, Miguel Nunez.
Miguel Nunez.
From your growing up, what has proven to be the most difficult obstacle you've had to overcome?
Probably having to follow every rule, I guess, that was set by school or whatnot. I guess I'm a very free spirit. I'm a very free-spirited person, and when you have to do something and it's confined and it's all done like that, that was probably the greatest obstacle, and it made me procrastinate and whatnot. So probably that.
Okay, thank you. Take a position back over there. Miss North Dakota. Thank you all, judges, for your questions. They were good questions and good answers, finalists. Very good.
There's only one question left, and it'll be our judges' turn to answer that next, right after this word from Oil of Olay.
If you had sensitive skin like I do, which moisturizer would you choose? One for sensitive skin, or one created for sensitive skin by the people whose skincare treatment has kept more faces looking younger, smoother, sexier than any other in the world? I know which one I'd choose.
Introducing new, white, fragrance-free Oil of Olay for sensitive skin.
Grow old gracefully, Are you kidding?
Nobody's better in cold than all-temperature cheer.
Now Total Raisin Bran is no longer the most nutritious. It's new Kellogg's Nutri-Grain Raisin Bran. With more vitamins and minerals, the one with the most nutrition is Nutri-Grain.
You know, for all the fun we've had this evening, this is still a very intense competition. Our judges now must decide once and for all which one of our young ladies best exemplifies the title of Miss Teen USA. Here's our final moment, and here's Will.
The judges have reached their final challenge of the evening. As our finalists step forward, each judge will assign her a ranking, starting at fourth runner-up, then third, second, first runner-up, and their choice for our winner. We begin with Miss, I think I have it right here, Miss Texas. Christie's home state of Texas is holding its collective breath right now. The last 5 winners of the Miss USA pageant have been from Texas, and who knows, maybe Christie will start a teen trend here tonight. Miss Kentucky. Christie is definitely enjoying this final moment in the limelight, since her ambition is to spend lots of time in front of the camera as a host of her own talk show. Miss Vermont. Kara is the youngest competitor in this pageant. Right now, the judges are deciding if she's going to turn Sweet 16 as Miss Teen USA. Miss Idaho. Although this is a tense moment, Brandy probably doesn't mind too much. After all, she told us that suspenseful situations and keen competition are something she really enjoys. She certainly is experiencing it tonight. Miss North Dakota. As a finalist and possible winner here tonight, Heidi Jo could write this book on beauty pageants. Maybe she will one day, since one of her ambitions is to be an author. Well, that's it. We now know everything but the name of our winner.
We'll be back to find out who will be Miss Teen USA for 1989 right after this word from Pantene, the official hair care system of the Miss Teen USA pageant.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. My hair used to be a joke. Dry, split ends. Then I discovered Pantene. Pantene has this pro-vitamin formula that actually strengthens your hair from inside. It's incredible. Even with everything I put my hair through, it looks so healthy, strong, shiny. Listen, it won't happen overnight, but it will happen.
Pantene, serious care for beautiful hair.
You'll see.
Just give me honest work at honest pay. Honest sweat from a hard-earned day, and when I'm through, that's when I'll say, I want my clean as real as ivory. It's gotta be 99.44. I want my clean as real as ivory. Nothing less, nothing more.
No deodorants, no heavy perfumes. That's a real clean. That's ivory.
It's gotta be pure, that's for sure. I want my clean as real as ivory.
Force equals mass times acceleration. Power equals work divided by time, equals energy return, equals the physics behind the physiques, equals Reebok.
Something's coming to McDonald's. It's called Blast.
Starting Friday, play Blast Back with Mac. Every time you play, you win. McDonald's.
Come on, play Blast Back with Mac.
Well, it's now time for our reigning Miss Teen USA to take her traditional farewell walk. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Miss Teen 1988, Mindy Duncan.
Being Miss Teen USA wasn't always easy, but it is something that I wouldn't have given up in a million years. I've had the opportunity to travel and to see the United States, and that's something that I had never done before. Meeting people, learning something new every day, and bringing smiles and laughter to others are all the kinds of memories that will make this my unforgettable year. I wish each and every girl here the best of luck, and to my successor, you just remember that you won as you, so continue to be yourself, and you'll have a wonderful and fun-filled year. Thank you, everyone, and God bless.
Thank you, Mindy, and best of luck in the future. To assist in the crowning, let's welcome back Miss Universe, Angela Visser. Angela? Our judges have completed their work, and the results have been verified by the worldwide accounting firm of Ernst & Young, and will be given to me now by Mr. Mark Ward of that firm. Mark? Thank you. Okay. This is exciting. Here we go. The fourth runner-up, Miss North Dakota. The third runner-up, Miss Texas. The second runner-up, Miss Vermont. Okay, come on down, ladies. Ooh, this is a very tense moment. Marcia, I am about to name the first runner-up in the new Miss Teen USA.
Now, both are important roles, because should the new Miss Teen USA for any reason be unable to complete her reign, then the first runner-up becomes Miss Teen USA.
Then let's do it. The first runner-up is Miss Kentucky. Miss Teen USA is Miss Idaho, Brandy Sherwood. Brandy, congratulations. You are now our Miss Teen USA 1989. Your friends and fans are ready to greet you. Congratulations. Take your traditional walk.
Representing our state in the Miss Teen USA pageant, dedicate ourselves to the ideals of sportsmanship, friendship, and mutual understanding among all the young people in the United States of America.
Well, Marcia, we have our winner. Congratulations.
A few short hours ago, she was just Brandy Sherwood from Idaho. Now she's Miss Teen USA.
And I'm Will Schreiner.
And I'm Marcia Strassman.
And for all our winners, all the hundreds of people connected with Miss Teen USA, thanks for sharing this year's pageant with us. Good night.
Good night.
Portions of this program were recorded.
This is Harry Smith. Tomorrow, Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran on their boxing rematch. This week, Rob Reiner, Casey Kasem, and the Bee Gees on CBS This Morning.
Stay tuned for your local news.